Hi, I'm Mickey. It's time for another Red Chair interview, and today we're going to talk about 203K loans and doing repairs and financing and everything that gets wrapped up into that.
My name is Brendan O'Driscoll. I'm with Treadstone Funding. I'm one of the co-founders, and I'm also a full-time loan officer and manage my office as well.
Fabulous. Thank you for being here. There are so many things that go into this. Every time we've gone through a transaction like this, or every time that I talk to somebody about this, I learn something new. So we're going to touch on a couple of great points. Tell me, like, something new that somebody doesn't know anything about 203K loans.
The basics of a 203K loan are you can wrap up the purchase of the house and renovate it at the same time. And the buyer and seller don't put any money into it until after the transaction takes place. So we're kind of doing a construction loan on an existing house.
That's huge, because when you go into a house, especially, some of the foreclosures, or some of these investment properties that look overwhelming to somebody, they might be missing a furnace, a hot water heater. Those are huge expenses. I hate those expenses because I want to only spend money on paint and carpet and the pretty things. So some of those things can be very tedious. So you can wrap those things into the loan.
Yeah, and it's really great. So for the buyer, they can make the home what they want it to be. They're buying an existing home, but 2/3 of the homes in Grand Rapids are 60 years old,
absolutely.
Or more, and it's a great opportunity for them to go fix that home up. And then what people don't think about is a seller can go in and say, I'm not getting the price that I want, so maybe I put $15,000 into a kitchen. You can do it ahead of time. This is something that people don't think about. You can do it ahead of time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can do it as a refinance. You can do it as a seller, and maybe that improvement, and maybe it's the kitchen, maybe it's something else, but maybe that improvement adds $30,000 to the value, and then you can get that. You can put a little in and get that out. It's a little bit more of a process. And then the third part is what the realtors can get out of the thing is they can call on distressed properties, and they can, expired listings and REOs and beat up houses, and now they have the knowledge, and they have a product to move that thing where they maybe just didn't know how to get it on the market before. It's really a great product for the right person.
It's huge. So just what you said, see, I didn't know that you could use it on the selling end. That you just told me something new, and I've talked about 203K loans plenty of times, and I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a different way to look at things, and we want to move inventory with the realtors in the market. So you got to think of how to take advantage of every little thing. And one other new thing that might go along with it is our company offers a Power Saver grant.
Yes.
And nobody bothered to get this government grant, but we were the only ones in Michigan that applied for it. So we got $1.8 million from the federal government.
That's it.
So if you put at least $3,500 in energy efficient improvements along with part of your 203K, we will pay up to about $2,000 of your closing costs. So why wouldn't you add good stuff to your house and get a little benefit from having your closing costs taken care of? It's a credit that we can offer through this grant, and it's really great.
Fabulous. Now, just as I said, you already taught me a couple of new tips. I know that there's a ton of things that realtors, buyers, sellers will have questions for. How can they find you? How can they get more information about these fabulous loan programs?
You can go to our website, treadstonefunding.com. My cell phone number is 460-8624.
Fabulous. Thank you for bringing us more benefit for our agents and more information on these fabulous loans.
Well, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.